Hello all and welcome back to, well not back, welcome to part 3 of this vlog. So, I just thought I'd take this moment to tell you a little bit about my beliefs. Strange as it sounds, but basically the October month has inspired me to fully, well, try to attempt to begin to understand the ways of witchcraft. Please don't be scared, don't be alarmed. I literally just had this conversation with my mum and I thought, okay, I feel semi-confident in speaking this out there. But basically I was always interested in witchcraft and spells and stuff. I used to pretend to make spells and potions when I was younger, and I think that's something that a lot of kids would have done, but I don't know, there was always something like deeper, like it wouldn't end when I went home. Like I'd do stuff like that with my friends at school when I was younger, but that it wouldn't just stop there at the end of the day. I'd go home and I'd be thinking about it, I'd be making stuff, I'd be going in the garden, pulling up random pieces of weeds and stuff and just mixing it all together, and I just had a fascination with it. And it sort of not dimmed down, but basically when I find something that I'm passionate about, and I use an example that I'll say again in a minute, I get really into it, and then I realise this sounds terrible, how much like work it is and how much information you have to learn and stuff, and that intimidates me and I push it away. I do the same kind of with music. Like I'm really passionate about music. I don't know if you guys know, but I play piano and violin, but I realise every now and then I get into this slump, kind of like a reading slump, where it hits me and I realise how much I need to learn and how much I don't know, and then I kind of trip myself up in that way, because then instead of pushing through it and learning more and becoming the best I can be, I push it away and I think, no, I don't want to do that, it's too overwhelming, I can't actually like get through it in my mind, which is ridiculous. But basically I finally sort of conquered that a little bit today, and I properly looked into more about witchcraft, Wiccan, paganism, trying to find out more core separations between all three, and basically I think I have found what I am. So just briefly, I did used to go to a Baptist church when I was younger, and I visited a few other different churches in my life with my family and such, but I would never say I believed in like a Christian God. So I think I would describe myself to be a non-Wiccan witch, because I don't necessarily believe in like a deity or like gods and goddesses, although I do really enjoy learning about Greek mythology, Egyptian mythology and the gods and such there. I just wouldn't say I necessarily believe in that. However, I believe in the power of witchcraft, in that if I say something that I guess you'd consider to be a spell with the intention that I want, a lot of the times it works, and I feel like it definitely works more when I've got like a positive intention behind it. So basically I like things in threes, and I often find that good things come in threes for me, as well as sometimes bad things come in threes, but three's like my sort of magic number, and I've noticed some of the power that holds over my years. And also in terms of like almost blessing something. So basically I have some crystals, and I had this I still have this angel crystal necklace, and I basically poured all my emotion and like positivity and a specific sort of wish that I wanted to get from it, and I'd wear it basically every day for that period of time. And I know this sounds silly, because perhaps it just came down to hard work and that, but it helped me get through the last 2 years of uni, and I ended up doing the best I've ever done, which is crazy. So a lot of you might have known that I was really struggling with uni, but I managed to get through it, and I think it was down to me putting good intentions and basically spelling my desires out into the world. I feel like if you speak something frequently and you say it, it becomes true eventually, and I feel like that was the case there. It might have been that it was a placebo effect perhaps, and it switched in my mind to make me more motivated. You could say that, but either way I feel like it worked in some way. So yeah, because of that I've decided that I think I'm going to attempt to make some sort of book of shadows or a grimoire. I think grimoires are most commonly used for witches, and book of shadows are more for like Wiccans. However, you can use whatever you want. I think a grimoire tends to be more like factual, almost like a textbook. It's not like as personal as a book of shadows is. However, I want it to be a book of shadows because I want to put spells and just things that I find helpful to me, so more personal, into my book. So if you'd like any progress updates on that, then let me know, but I thought I'd just share this randomly. Yeah, so that's going to be my journey, my goal for the moment. Sorry if you think I'm a weirdo. Can't believe that I finished this. I've literally just turned the last page and I'm done. Guys, so I finally finished Doctor Who, The Vault, last night. I'm so happy that I finally finished it. I'm so excited. So I ended up giving it like a 3.5 out of 5 stars, but like when you go on Goodreads you'll see it as a 4-star because it's like more up there in that sort of rating. This is heavy, so I'm not going to hold it for the whole of this, but I really did end up enjoying it in the end. I particularly noticed that I sped through it as I was getting to the Doctors that I personally had watched growing up. And that started from Christopher Eccleston's sort of, not reboot, but revitalisation of sorts. So yeah, it was really interesting. I will say it took me ages. You guys know it took me ages to read this, like a few years actually, nearly 2 years I think it was, just because it's quite dry. And I think that's why it didn't get like a 5 stars, because obviously it was almost like effort to read it at points in my life. However, I'm so glad that I finally finished it. I feel so infused with knowledge about Doctor Who. I'm just like super happy with that. So yeah, it's a great book for people that are interested in basically people that are Whovians, interested in the fandom and everything. It's just a nice bit of information to have for like the 50 years. So yeah, I'm glad to have finally read it. Yay! Also, do you like my hair and makeup? I just did a video about it. Can you guess who I am sort of trying to be? Almost, sort of. That video will probably be up already, so I'll link that if it's available to watch. And yeah, I'll catch you later. I think the next book actually, sorry, I'm just kind of contradicting myself because I thought I was going to go. But the next book I think I'm going to pick up is Hush Hush. Hopefully I can get like a little bit read for that in preparation for the autumn readathon. However, I haven't looked at the prompts again, so I don't know what kind of category, like books I need to pick for that category. I'll try and make like a loose TBR and show you at some point today, if I remember. Craft has really changed. There's nothing upstairs anymore. And the tills are all different. Oh, I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. So I keep getting offered discounts for being a student, but they obviously need proof. I just got asked in Hobbycraft, if I'm a student I can get this, and I'm like, I'm not a student anymore and it makes me sad. Oh, whoa, it really stinks out here. Whoa. It's like a sewer. So I've just realised my little plan for my Book of Shadows is kind of basically how I remember when I was doing my art book for my GCSE. I wrote out stuff like this and I feel like I'm back at my art class. By the way, I ended up picking up this sketchbook. It's the Dalaroni Ebony sketchbook, artist sketchbook. Ebony's my cousin's name. And it was £12, I think. I got it from Hobbycraft, if that helps anybody. I'm pretty sure I've had one of these before. There's some nice, really thick paper. It's kind of got like a yellowy tint to it. And it's thick enough that I hope my pens won't seep through. So I'll start decorating that. What I think I'll do is I might just like vlog some of the experience of like, I don't know, just my progress. And compile little clips together, and then depending on how many people want to see it, or if I just feel like uploading it, eventually you will see some progress on that. So. We're trying to find this library, and when we got on the bus earlier this elderly woman, proper effing and blinded at the bus driver, wasn't she? She's going crazy. And he said, I'm going to tell you one more time, no swearing, blah, blah, blah. And she started cussing. So he kicked her off the bus and she was like, once only. She was proper screaming profanities and everything. I was shocked because she looked so cute getting on, a little bit dishevelled. And then all of a sudden she came out with all that nasty stuff. But she was swearing in between, it was horrible. So now, we're going back on ourselves to find this library. I'm going there because I want the volunteer post, but it is actually, well, me and the guy said, oh, let's have a little test drive to see if the journey's alright from where I'm coming from, and I think it is going to be a bit long, so I thought I'd go for a day out just to see whereabouts it is anyway. But it's probably going to be a no on that front. Innit, Mum? Yeah. She's accompanying me today because I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp and I don't like going on my own.
Just like hanging out with Mum, that's what it is. Oh.
Thank you so much. Bye bye. Is it this way? Yeah, we can come in this way. She is not us. We can go whichever way we please. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, they've got those chairs that I want so desperately. Oh, hold on. Oh, what? There's a bouncy castle? What? I want a bouncy castle. Oh, it's for kids only. That's so cute. This would be my lovely library because it's so quaint and sweet. But it's just too far to get to, really. It's so sweet. Just don't say my name because they know my name. So we've just come out of the little library and I think I might say that it's a yes because it's so lovely. It's like a quaint little one. It's so adorable. It's like, what would you say? It's small and manageable.
Yeah,
it's so precious. And the little old lady was talking to us and she said, oh, my hair would take to that colour. Did you hear what she said?
I heard
it. It was so sweet and I was like, yeah, it'd be very bright because she had like the platinum white grey hair. It was so cute. She kept chatting to us.
She even came to say goodbye to us.
She did. We made a friend. Oh, I've got a volunteer there because if she comes in often, I'd love to see her. She's so sweet. But yeah, it's a little bit of a journey, but once a week thing, you know, I'd like to do my bit. I would love living down here. It's absolutely beautiful. Really sweet. It's like a village sort of mentality, isn't it? It's really nice. So we're trying to find the bus stop to get back into Chelmsford town. That's it. I was like, where are we? And yeah. What is? Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. Discreetly. I said discreetly and the bloody thing went off. We're in my favourite place on earth. New book coming out after December, last day of December. Oh, new Aragon book.
You've got it there?
No, the new Aragon book. This isn't the new one, this is Aragon, the first book. I have got my hair on.
Pardon?
I said I've got my hair on.
You're not funny.
Not being funny. Oh, I love the young adult section. Oh, you got to film. Is this your idea of discreet?
This is what you told me to do, Jen. You've given it to me here and then you told me to do it.
River Keep by Martin Stewart. That's a nice cover. The Price Guide to the Occult.
Oh, here we go.
Oh. That looks interesting.
Interesting.
Map of Days, look, the new book for Ransom Briggs book. This is where I'm going to my event.
Oh, it's you.
was an author in there doing a book signing. I didn't know who she was, but we had a chat with her and she was lovely. So I feel good about life. Isn't that right, Mum? Yeah. And I bought some books. Oops. Turtle Bay, and I was going to show you the books I've got, but it's too loud, so look forward to some nice foods and drinks instead. The hour, so we're getting 2 drinks. We're having that table for our drinks and this one for food. Sounds like a good deal. Is it nice, Mum?
Delicious, Jen.
What have I got? Mine looks nice.
I think I would have. Is that nice?
Yeah, that's well good. Tastes like an ice olive.
Taste mine.
Alright, would you like to taste mine? Yours is pretty as well. Wow. Yours tastes like it could be alcoholic.
Yeah, I know.
I've decided it tastes like the Roundtree's ice lolly. It's got that fizz. So I ended up borrowing 3 books from the library. I picked up Doctor Who, The Triple Knife by Jenny T. Colgan, which is 3 of the female companions' little stories. I've never read a Doctor Who book like this before, but I guess I'm on a Doctor Who kick by the looks of things. And then we've got a Stephen King book. This is Gwendy's Button Box by... Oh! Stephen King and Richard Chismar. Okay, cool. I'm sure I'll be talking a little bit about what these are throughout the process of vlogging and such. Also, I kind of went for smaller books because I didn't know if any of these would be eligible for the autumn readathon, which actually started today. Obviously, I've been busy today. I'm at work tomorrow. I'm going out on Monday. I'm working on Tuesday. I'm going out on Wednesday. And this thing finishes on Friday the 26th, so I didn't really think that through. But I'm sure I'll squeeze in some reading here and there. But then we've got Melvin Berger's The Lost Witch. And so I went into Waterstones and I picked up 2 books to actually purchase. I saw a little table with map of days and I'm really excited to see this because I'm going to a Ransom Riggs event in November. And this is a little sampler of the map of days, so it's an exclusive sneak preview. And these were free, like these little bits. I picked up a little bookmark and a little postcard thing. And for books that I actually purchased, I've got The Price Guide to the Occult by Leslie Walton. I was intrigued by the title and I read a bit of the back and it sounded interesting. And then I picked up Princess in Practice by Connie Glynn, who's actually Nuderella on YouTube. Oh my god, it's a signed copy, I didn't know that. Oh my god, freaked out. So this is book 2 in the Rosewood Chronicles. I read Undercover Princess from NetGalley. I read it like a early access book and I've got a review on that if you're interested, and that's on my Kindle, so I do feel a bit weird not having the first physical book to join this one, but hey ho, got really excited when I saw this. So this is like the 2nd book in the series. I hope to get to that fairly soon as well. So those are my little pickups. I'm running a bath now and I'm also going to run around and choose some last minute TBR bits for what can possibly work for the autumn readathon, and I'll get back to you with what books I've chosen for that. Right, so I've just quickly made a brief note of the prompts. Oh look, there's me in the mirror. I've just written the brief prompts here and I've only got 3 books, so I guess I'm focusing on just 3 of them. So the first one is a spooky or gothic book, so I decided to pick the newly acquired library book that I got today, and that is Gwendy's Button Box by Stephen King and Richard Chismar. So this is apparently it's a novella and I think it's YA. It's got illustrations and such throughout, so I think it's more aimed at young people, children perhaps, and this will be my first Stephen King book that I've ever read, so easing me into it gently, hopefully. So it's set in a small town. Apparently they visited this town in previous books, but it doesn't seem like it's part of a series. I don't think you need to read other books to read this one. But it says the small town has witnessed some strange events and unusual visitors come over the years, but there is one story that has never been told until now, and it's set in 1974 by the looks of things. Gwendy's offered a box of coloured buttons. The buttons will produce gifts such as chocolate, which can make you slimmer, but he warns her, this mysterious man warns her, that the gifts will be small recompense for the responsibility. And then we've got cold location. Oh no, sorry. We've got non-fiction that feels like autumn, like very autumnal in its way it's written. And Mercy did suggest like nature writing could be a good one for this, but I'm actually taking another one of her suggestions, even though it's not directly linked. She was talking about Womankind a couple of months ago, I think, and I picked up that edition that she was talking about, and it's also listed on Goodreads, which is good. So this is Womankind. It's the August to October one. It's a perfect time to read it, really, so I'm gonna have a flick through that. I tend to read magazines cover to cover. I know lots of people just jump in and out every now and then, but I don't know. But this is going to be on there. I don't think that cheats, really. And then there's a cold location. I haven't got a book for that, but if I stumble upon one throughout the week, I'll let you guys know. Then there's the fourth one, which is historical fiction. I have some historical fiction, but I'm not really in the mood to read those, and they're really big, so I'm not going to do that. And then the bonus ones are number 5, a short story collection. Well, as you may have seen from my first October vlog, I am reading the very last story in this. That's probably cheating a little bit, but I've been reading this since my summer holiday when I went away in September, so I'm just finishing that off just to say that I completed it for this challenge. And then the last one on there is an adult novel about a young female protagonist. I haven't looked hard enough to find one. I don't think I have too many actual adult books. Probably have something on my Kindle, so again, if I find anything for the other prompts, then I'll let you guys know. But that's just my very small reading TBR for the autumn readathon, which I'll probably get started once I'm in the bath. I forgot to say, I'm not sure how long this has been a thing, but they've combined the Waterstones stamp cards with the points cards, so I've just updated it. I've got to renew it, activate it, sorry, online. But yeah, so you get all your points that was on the stamp card activated to this one card, along with points, so they've still got both systems, but it's just one card. I think you see the stamp progress on the receipt or something. I'm a little bit confused with that, but yay! It sounds so cool. It's like, I don't know, the way forward, yo. Guys, so I just wanted to clock in and say that I finished reading Summer Days and Summer Nights, edited by Stephanie Perkins, last night. Overall, I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really did end up enjoying the whole collection as a whole, but I think I'm going to talk about it more in my wrap-up, just because, I don't know, I feel like I want to express more thoughts in there. But for now, my second book, technically, for the autumn readathon is this, Stephen King and Richard Chizmar's Gwendy's Button Box, which I think I've already spoken about. I started it this morning before work. Or did I start it last night? I can't remember. I think I might have started it last night. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I started it whilst I was in the bath. And I'm 75 pages in now. Yeah, it's really, really fast paced, as you can imagine. I mean, it's only a tiny novella, but I feel like it's almost too quick, like too much stuff's happening in the space of like 75 pages. But I am enjoying the story so far. It's not really horror or creepy, really. It's just perhaps a little bit disturbing at what this button box can do. So yeah, there's that, and that's just going to be my reading plans for the rest of the night. I think I'm just going to go into bed, get comfortable, and read some more. I've been reading it all evening, but I'm in my room now, so I want to get cozy. Hello. Whoa, that was really weird. My eyes looked so odd. But yeah, I've not too long finished reading Gwendy's Button Box by Stephen King and Richard Chizmar, and I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I quite enjoyed it. Very, very short. It also had like a little excerpt of Elevation by Stephen King, which is also, I think, another short story, and it sounded good, so I think I'm going to keep that on my radar. But yeah, ended up enjoying this. I will say that there was some pacing issues for me, like it just felt too quick, and I know it's a novella, but it just felt too quick, like things just happening too fast in a short amount of time. And there's just some other little bits and bobs. It did read, sorry, it's a fly, it read like it read like a middle grade, which is weird, and it didn't feel very horrifying, but overall I did enjoy it, and I'll probably talk a little bit more about this as well in my wrap up. But yeah, I was going to pop it on my shelf over there, but I thought, no, I need to take this back to the library. Maybe I can keep it for a while, because I don't know when I'm next going to the library, and I've got a couple of weeks on this, so yeah, alright, as long as I don't think it's mine and accidentally steal it. But yeah, I'd recommend it. I think it's the 3rd day of the readathon. I've been at work all day, I'm in my uniform, and I've actually met mum at her work. She's over there, people looking at me. So I'm waiting here till 9 o'clock. But spontaneously decided to buy a book. Yeah, The Snowman. A new story inspired by the original tale by Raymond Briggs, but it's written by Michael Rapurjo. And I also decided to buy an ideas and light bulb moments notepad, because I finally got a clear shot of Riley Marie's bullet journal. Someone's like done a version and she's like shared it on her Instagram stories, and I was like, oh my god, thank you, I needed this, but I didn't have a clear shot, and obviously I'll credit her if I ever put it on pictures and stuff. And she said thanks, or cool, I can't remember, she replied. So yeah, I'm just going to do a sketch up of the books that I read, so I can just see a nice little, I don't know, bullet journal illustration, I suppose. I know I'm starting late because it's like October, but it doesn't matter. I also want a little section where it says books that I've read this year or something. I've seen some designs on the webs, so... What? Who? Oh, that was ages ago! I should have checked my liquid latex properly. I haven't used it in years, and tonight's the night of my Halloween event, and this was just sitting on the top. I managed to cut through the first layer, but I realised now it's basically thick and congealed up to like here. I did shake it, and that's why I thought it was good to use, but it's just the underlayer that obviously hasn't been hit by air. Or can you see the thick layer? That darkness in colour, I didn't notice it before. So yeah, and it's probably not good to put on my skin anyway, so I guess I'm going to have to be quite aggressive in the glue department to try and stick stuff on. I don't think I'm going to get the same effect, but... And I mean, this glue's expensive. I might have some other glue as well, actually. Eyelash glue, that is, not just regular super glue. But yeah, that's a shame. I think I'll just get the Revolution small one next time. This was like when I was really trying to get into like special effects makeup, like 4 or 5 years ago maybe, and I just saw that as a deal. Obviously I didn't use it enough, and it's really gone bad. I think it was like £10–15, so that's down the drain. But yeah, the Revolution, I'm pretty sure have a liquid latex in this sort of tube, which is one that I wouldn't feel bad wasting, but also one that I could probably use a lot of quickly. However, I won't be able to get that today, so sucks. But the older Lash Fix Drip Glue is exactly the same as the latex. Look at all that, yep, that gunk. However, in this small proportion, it might be helpful in the texture. Oh my god, can I put it back in? Oh my god, maybe not. I can't put it back in. Get in. Oh, well, that's ruined my whole little story. Oh, hold on, it's going back in. That might be a useful texture for what I need. Oops. The brush is all hard. I didn't even know that. That's so weird. But yeah, this might be a useful texture for the actual special effects, or I could just probably ruin it. Like, all that squelching. That's grim. I'm gonna wipe that off before it gets everywhere. But I'm not having the best of luck. Hi guys, so I've already started my makeup. I'm going out for Halloween. Haven't read anything yet, but I thought maybe you guys would want to see what I'm doing. Got some blue brows on. I'm not going to be like talking through certain products or anything like that. I'm literally just going to speed through this. But I've got an inspired, sort of inspired. Basically, when I was reading my Doctor Who The Vault, I saw this villain that I'd forgotten about. I can't remember what the name is, but I've taken a picture of it. Does it say? It's from the Clockwork Robots, I think. I think it's that one. And it's... Oh, sorry, my phone's on charge, so it's like over there. It's this creepy, like, masquerade mask. And I think I want to do something like that. I don't know. I'm kind of just winging it. I'm just dressing, like, kind of sort of creepy. You've probably seen this outfit so many times this October. But I really like it. I've just paired it with, like, a lacy skirt thing that actually keeps riding up, or like the inner layer keeps going up. So yeah, I'm gonna find some notes that I wanted to help prompt me. But yeah, I'm gonna be, as I mentioned earlier, improvising with some lash glue and that for like the special effects. I don't know if I'm gonna do special effects just yet. I might just outline it because I've yet to have dinner and I don't think it'll be comfortable eating with, so there's that. So I decided I'm going to just go ahead and do the liquid latex and not bother wait for dinner. I'll probably regret this in the grand scheme of things, but I don't know, my life's a big regret. No, I'm joking, that sounded really dark. Okay, right, I'm going to go ahead and continue on. I realised I'd completely gone away from this look that I was trying to sort of do. So I'm adding the swirls just to say I was still inspired by it, I guess. Watch how I'm having to eat so I don't disturb this too much, really.
Never reminded, never taking whatever you told me. I know what I could be, making emotion painful.
By using one of these. This is of course a petrol chainsaw. We're also going to use one of these. In flanks, before we do this. Bit of a mouthful. I'm not good at naming them.
Great guy.
Here we go.
Your video after? Huh? Can I have your video after? Thanks.
In fact, before we do this, I'd like to point out that this blade is 27 inches long, which means, ladies, ladies, you have nothing to complain about. But, of course, we all know a little lubrication goes a long way. in a moment, I'm going to swallow this blade, but before I do, I'm going to need this lovely lady to come and join me on stage. You're halfway there anyway, look at you. Let's give her a round of applause. If you can stand just on this side for me, avoiding the cucumber shoes and bananas. Because you've got a very important job. We're going to perform what is called the drop, which means I will place the blade at the back of my throat. Carefully controlling my esophagus, I will allow the blade to drop. At that point, I will fold my body in half.
That makes me feel sick.
I will turn and ask you to place your hand on the handle. And slowly slide the blade from my body. Slowly. None of this. None of this. Nice and slow. But not too slow, or I'll gag and I'll die. Not too fast either though, or you'll slice my esophagus and I'll die. So just right. Are you nervous? Not just me then. Here we go. A stunt I learned in prison. That's not true, that's not true. Don't believe the rumours.
Holy shit. What?
So I've just got home from Kirst. I knew I should have taken off the videos that was on my phone because I ran out of storage in the end, because we were allowed to film in certain parts, just like not inside the actual maze areas. But it was fantastic. Me and Chloe made friends, another Chloe, and I think the other one was called Gemma. She had like this really cool like mostly shaved head and like a blue flop of hair. She was awesome. They were both great and they let us tag along and it was amazing. I only did, oh what is it? Let me quickly show you my little stamp card. They took away my tickets. I wanted to keep the tickets, but I even got my bag ready to like put it back in my bag and it was like, nope, they've taken it. Where's my little stamp card? Oh yeah. And I got a little keychain as well. So I ended up doing Toy Shop, which is the first one I got in. Chloe deserted me. So I went in with these two girls and that was really scary. There was someone right at the front. Oh my, it was really freaky. And then there was Quarantined, which I didn't go in the end. Me and Chloe didn't go in either, bless her. She was really freaking out a bit about it. But Quarantined, it's because it's like so tight and you're trapped, like you can't go back. And I think it's the fact that you can't escape other than going through it. You know, it freaked us both out, to be fair. But Quarantined, yeah, I didn't go in it in the end. The guy was like basically trying to coax us to go in, bless him. He said he'd go halfway with us, but we didn't do it. We just met the other two girls that we were with on the other half, like at the other end. And then I went and did Cell 13, which is really good. That was like a prison break sort of one. But the thing is, it wasn't really scary, that one, but it was the fact you couldn't see, because they had all these strobes like going off, 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 and I thought I was having like, I don't know, I didn't know if I was blinking or what, but it was really weird. And then the last one I did was Dead Man's Pass, and that was like a Texan sort of one, and that was so good. We were trying to find this person or whatever, I don't know, I can't remember his name, but everyone was after him and we went through like 2 separate mazes to get to him. Oh, people kept, basically there was this guy, and I think it was his sister, little girl, the girl that I was with, Gemma and Chloe, the other Chloe, they were in front of me and then them two were at the back, and Gemma couldn't find how to actually get through because there was like this coffin thing, and so we squeezed past and let the guy go in front of us and the little one, the little girl, and they got through and everything, and we finally managed to get through it. And she was so funny, that girl. She was like, oh hi, hello. She was just so cool. And then we kept bumping into these people and I was like, oh hi again. The guy was very nice. That sounded creepy. But yeah, we then went into this steampunk circus, which was awesome. It was like a knife swallowing act and chainsaws and knives and stuff. And every time, it's pretty awkward, you know, when you keep catching someone's eye and you don't mean to. But every time the guy said something, the like circus guy said something funny or like an innuendo, I would turn to look at Chloe, like my Chloe, and laugh. But the guy that of the whoever, like the older brother of this sister, kept looking at me at the same time, so I felt like I had to look then at Chloe and him and like share a laugh. It was so awkward, but not. But it was a great time. Really enjoyed it. Let me show you my keychain. This was from the Cell 13 thing. I don't know who these other people are, but can you see me? I don't know why I look so happy. Why do I look so happy? What show? There we go, look. I literally look like I'm having the best time of my life, which I was. It was an adrenaline rush. I did feel a bit panicked at some points and felt a bit sick and got a bit hot, but not in like an intense way. I was enjoying it more than anything. I was like, ah! Now my throat and my head are killing me, but I totally recommend it. I think me and Chloe are going to try and organise like a group of friends that we know to try and do it next year or something. But yeah, great experience. My mouth thing is coming apart. I did enjoy it. I was the only one that was like proper dressed up. We went in and we got there early. We got there at like 6 and we didn't need to be until like 6:45. And they said, are you actors? Like as if to go to a different car park. And I went, no, we're not actors. And he went, oh, this way. We had trouble in the car park. He kept coming up to us and saying, no, can you park at the tree line? We're like, sorry. We needed to start the line so people wouldn't park like idiots, basically. But yeah, I was the only one actually dressed up properly, like aside from the actors. But that was cool. I had a good time. There was everyone, like all these creepy people walking around and saying creepy, like one of these guys said, can I lick you, to this other girl, and I was like, ew. Really creepy. We got pictures, so I'm sure I've already shared them on here. Chloe's going to send me the pictures she took on her phone and the videos. But yeah, it's a great time. I really enjoyed it. I'm so glad I did something for Halloween this year. Really, really enjoyed it. Ew. This one ain't getting off. You get a free facial wax with this as well by the seams of things. I'm like pretty much stained. This fake blood always stains. So that will hopefully come off tomorrow when I properly wash my face because I can't be arsed right now. But yeah, oh, something else I remembered. When we was in the toy shop, so the first maze I went into and I realised Chloe wasn't there, I was like, where's Chloe, where's Chloe? And then as I went further in, they went, where's Chloe? Where's Chloe? Where is she? And I was like, oh my god. I can't remember if I said this, but like all these people jumping out and saying that. I was like, oh my god, they've been listening. Oh, they're such good actors. It's scary. And it turned out, obviously, at the time, one of the girls was called Chloe that I was with. So they were like wondering why they were saying her name. And I was like, no, my friend's Chloe. But yeah, I'm still buzzing after that night. I had such a good time. Also, I got some mail today. I forgot to mention. I might unbox it tomorrow or Friday. I think I know what it is, and I didn't know if it was going to turn up. I felt like I was waiting for forever, but no, it's arrived. Hopefully it's all good. So I'll show you that soon. The door was knocking. I just ran to it. I was like in the middle of doing my face and everything, and listen to my voice. Ran to the door with bloody fake blood still stuck to my face, my teeth unbrushed, and my hair looking crazy because I didn't twist it up last night and just wrapped it in a big poof. So now it's all like ba-ding. So yeah, I'm just about to brush my teeth. See my nasty gnashes. And I think I'm gonna do a face mask this morning because my skin needs it. So I'll show you what one I'm doing in a bit, and I'll probably do a little bit of a review. I think I'm gonna start this morning with a film because I did like a film to be watched on my Instagram, and I realised I've sort of slowed down on watching the films that I own. I've been going out to see new releases. So I'm gonna watch one, and then like usual, if I'm at home, I've got bits and bobs to do around the house. My ear is like literally shaking, it's quaking. It's just thumping at the moment. It's blocked from, I don't even know, the screaming and everything last night. My throat is jacked the heck up. And I need to put my phone on charge because it's 9%. And then I'll show you my face mask. How about that? Also, I think it's day 6 of the autumn readathon. I haven't finished my Womankind magazine yet, so I might have to try and get everything done quick that I need to do. Obviously, aside from my film, which I'll show you in a minute. And read the majority of this because the readathon ends tomorrow. Yeah, so that hopefully if I finish this, that would have been 3 things I managed to read. I know I cheated a little bit. Oops. But yeah, I've got to wait for my phone to charge a little bit because the mask that I'm using, it has like a face wash in it and then like a peel mask, and I want you guys to see it, so let's wait a little bit longer.
Meanwhile, this is the film that I'm going to stick on a bit later. It's called The Red Turtle. It's Studio Ghibli. Studio Ghibli. Let's see, what's it about? It says, in a majestic world of intricate hand-drawn textures, a shipwrecked man is found marooned on a desert island, with his attempted escape thwarted by the stranger and larger-than-life turtula reptile. The man's existence is forever altered when something extraordinary occurs. Oh, it's by a Dutch animator and director, Michael Doddock de Wit. He makes his feature-length directorial debut with a beautiful film that marks the first ever international co-production with the famed Studio Ghibli. That's amazing. Wow. I think this one is what I was shocked about. I'm trying to find the release year. Because I had heard at the time that I started seeing this advertised that Studio Ghibli was going out of production. Not out of production, but they'd stopped releasing new things. But that can't be. It's 2017 there. Maybe it was just a particular director that I liked. I was probably thinking of Hayao Miyazaki retiring, and so I tied that with the whole of Studio Ghibli retiring, I think. If you guys know what I'm trying to talk about, please clarify it in the comments. If not, never mind. I feel like I need to sneeze. Right, I shall pop you here. Oh no. Oh, those itches. Right. And I will crouch down when it's time to do stuff. So this is the mask that I'm going to be using. It's Yes to Grapefruit, Correct and Repair. And it's a 2-step face kit. It says all about the face. Yes to smaller is better with grapefruit and vitamin C to help refine pores and even skin tone. So the first one is a facial scrub, a daily facial scrub, and the next one is a pore perfection brightening peel. Apparently it's single use as well. Right, so it says yes to grapefruit and vitamin C to help refine pores, leaving skin bright and radiant. Hydration, here we come. Formulated without parabens, SLS and silicones. Grapefruit rich in vitamin C and lycopene, antioxidant heavy hitters. Grapefruit naturally evens skin tone and enhances luminosity, promoting healthier, smoother and softer looking skin. You glow, girl. So step 1, moisten face with warm water and massage scrub over skin in light circular motions. Rinse and pat dry. In step 2, apply peel to clean skin in an even layer. Close eyes and relax for 10 minutes. Rinse up to reveal brighter, more radiant skin. Hello, gorgeous. It's so aesthetically pleasing, isn't that cute? Oh my gosh, they smell amazing. The scrub, I love how thick the scrub is. It feels like it's really, like, not scratching my skin, but really exfoliating, getting the dirt layer off, which is what I needed. Hopefully that's helped with my staining from the blood from last night. Oh my god, it smells fantastic. But then the mask itself smells even better. It's got like this thick jelly consistency. It smells like grapefruit, both of them do, but this one smells like stronger and more like a sweet cake, like one that you get one of those fresh cake sort of things. Oh my god, it smells so good. It is not stinging, it's really, really tingling. So maybe the scrub was really effective in the fact that it got a good layer of my skin off, and this is like proper getting into my skin. So hopefully nothing negative happens, I'll let you know, but I'm going to keep that on my skin for a bit. Definitely can get about 2 uses out of this one. Maybe I'm just not as heavy-handed as people would be with these products, but I'm going to do this again probably tomorrow, just to use it up before it dries out, because I definitely got enough of the scrub. It's all at the bottom. The mask might be a bit more sparing though, but I can get another use, put it on like specific points perhaps. Even though I've mentioned before, I don't usually do like masks every day, or you know, more than once or twice a week. If I do them, I'm not very good with them at the moment. I kind of just do it when I need to do it. But if there's extra in there and I'm worried it's going to dry out, I will do it the next day or something. But yeah, I'm just going to let that sit. All my spots that have come up in, oh, it's horrible. Maybe I haven't done this thick enough because I'm going to have to peel it. I don't know. It doesn't feel tight on my skin. Maybe it takes a while. Maybe it's just not one of those. Oh my god. Every time I move, I get a whiff of the grapefruit. It smells so amazing. It reminds me of the Neutrogena grapefruit thing that I had before. It smells like that, but better. I don't know if I ended up liking that on my skin, though. I can't remember. It was years ago I used it. Neutrogena face wash, I think it was. But yeah, I'll let you know about the results afterwards. I had that mask on for more like half an hour than 10 minutes. Yeah, I went to rub it off, like peel it off, but it wasn't any grip, so I probably didn't put enough on. So I ended up just bubbling it up until it sort of sprinkled off my face, and then I wet it and like washed it off properly. So it didn't work well as a peel off mask, so that's probably my own fault. If you don't like the smell of grapefruit, it lingers, so I mean it's calmed down now that I've put my face cream on, but even as the mask had dried I could smell it. I liked it a lot, but some people might not like that. So yeah, so far I've done all the hoovering, I've done all the washing up and drying up, and I've put some noodles on. I don't know if I've shown you these before, but they're so good. These are kabuto noodles. This is the chicken ramen one, and it's so nice. It's like, the idea is like sort of samurai noodles, and on the lid it says, "Remember to stir well, samurai." It's so cute. Tastes really good too, and I made a cappuccino, and I also missed the boiler man that was supposed to come and serve us the boiler, so my own fault there. So yeah, oh, I got another magazine, I haven't even read the two that I actually have. It's the winter catalogue for EMP, which is a really cool fashion website. Let's show you a few. Oh, they even sell pops. I keep forgetting they sell pops. Maybe I should get mine from there. What was I looking? Oh, that's cute. What else have they got? Clothes. Yeah, it's just a cool website. I think they're based in Germany. So yeah, I'm going to watch Red Turtle now. I'm going to get my glasses on so I can actually see the screen. Eat my noodles, drink my cappuccino, and then once that's done, I'll probably read a bit. Red Turtle was beautiful. I wasn't too sure what I was going to give it at first. I thought I was going to give it like a 3 or 4. But the ending, oh, it's amazing. So I got 5 stars. And as usual, I'll talk about that in my wrap-up. Just noticed though that I've snapped the edges. I don't know how I've done it. It's on the other side. I smacked myself in the face. It's on the other side as well. Yeah, great film. I'd really recommend it. Just picked up Womankind again to read, and so far we've had like 2 interactive pages that I really do enjoy. One of them was about nature, and basically doing like every day, doing a little bit of, I'm trying to find the page but I'm failing, doing a little bit of things that concern being with nature for at least 1 minute and just ticking it off. This one, it says, most of us live the assumption that once we reach adulthood, we will remain the same person for the rest of our lives, which was talked about a bit in one of the articles before, I think. However, experience proves that we are forever in the process of becoming someone anew. If you are destined to change, what characteristics and traits would you like to adopt in the future? Write down a couple of ideas on the following page. So I'm going to write some of those down. I'm really enjoying this. It's such a nice, relaxing magazine. I think it's a favourite actually. Out of all the magazines I've ever had, to be fair, most of them were when I was like a child, but this has got to be one of my favourites. I just read an article called Settled in Shetland. As you can imagine, it's about living in Shetland, one of the islands in Scotland, and it was beautiful. Wow, I want to learn everything about Scotland, to be fair. Really interested in travelling there. I don't know, it sounds like my kind of place. So yeah, I'm just going to make my little notes. Mythology section. Oh, bloody love myths and legends, mate. Getting tired. I think in my little reading journal I should add 25 pages before the 50 pages because I'm not hitting 50. Yesterday I forced myself to. Today I've barely read 30 pages of my magazine, all in all. Plus I keep writing like the page that I am on at the beginning of the day, which is probably like, I don't know, I think I'm thinking too much about it. I don't know, that's probably besides the point, but that's going to be a pattern that I'm going to fall into because I like my patterns. So yeah, I'm thinking about, well, I can't do it now because I've already written up until December, I think, but I'm going to have to squeeze in 25 pages because there's no way I'm going to be able to read 50 all the time. Maybe, I mean, I might be able to do it with an actual fiction book, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to reading non-fiction magazines. But it's really good. I'm reading at the moment the Womankind's Cooking Challenge. And basically, Womankind challenged a few of their readers to do a 5-day cooking challenge, cooking new dishes every day for 5 days. So far, it's really interesting. It does cover a lot more pages than their usual articles would. I found that their typical articles are about 2 to 3 pages, but this I feel like is about 5 or 6, possibly more. You know what? Let me count for you.
and I just feel like that's going to get tedious because I'm not a big fan about cooking, so it's just something I'm not entirely interested in. However, a lot of their readers seem to be really like intelligent people, which you can understand because it's one of those sort of magazines, but they're really witty, and I don't know, I'm enjoying reading from them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages. Yeah, I can't do all of that in one night, especially when I'm tired. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch a bit of YouTube and then go to bed. Hi guys, so it's actually the last day. Oh my god, my bra strap's falling down. Don't just hate that. It's the last day of the what is happening. Why do I keep interrupting myself? Last day of the autumn readathon, and yeah, I think I've already mentioned. I've been noting how many pages I've read per day. So far, I've only filled out one day. Oh my god, I've not been doing it properly. Oh no. Oh, I forgot to do it for the 24th. I don't know how many pages I read on the 24th. 25th was yesterday, and I read just under 50 pages. Well, actually, I read like 30 pages, so I'm just going to do a little line here for me to colour in later. There we go. Oh, I've done it in the wrong bloody one. Okay, I'm going to do it there. What a mess this has become. This isn't actually what I intended to do just now. And yeah, so there's that. But what I actually wanted to come on and say was, I'm going out today, so I'll probably read at some point this evening, or when I'm waiting for my mum, if there's time to read, sorry. But I got a post, didn't I? I got a package, and I think this is my last Etsy order. So yeah, it's my bookish jewellery. Let's see how it comes. Okay, so everything's sort of, whoa, okay, that was that was open. So it's in a little, I don't know, it's just stapled together and everything's just inside it. I'll have to find the name of the shop again, because again it doesn't have a little it doesn't have any information. But oh my Jesus Christ, these are gorgeous. They're so cute, but they're all tangled. Okay. Could have had better packaging because this part's completely split and it all dropped out. But yay, I'm so happy to have some of these. Oh my god. So I think this is the same shop that I've been eyeing up for a little while. But they do like books. Oh my god, they've even got writing on the back. This is so cute. They've got book jewellery, right? So I've had this idea to get all my favourite books in a necklace. And then I didn't know how it came, but I was thinking eventually I could just put them all on one necklace, or have like a theme necklace and unclip them and just like have them on certain things. So I have got Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. How precious. And it's even got stuff at the back. This is so cute. I was so excited to get these. I felt like I was waiting for forever. And it's so cute because it looks like they've got actual little pages, and they don't open, by the way. This is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. So cute. I'll put that down because I want to wear that with another necklace at some point. Then I got Edgar Allan Poe. This is the complete poetry of Edgar Allan Poe, and it looks like so. I got that one on a necklace as well, but also I got them on earrings. How precious. I'm gonna have to wear them. Okay, so they don't have backs, so I'll have to use my own backs. Hopefully they'll fit. It's just the butterfly back things. So let's see if they go on. I have a feeling that you know those weird jelly back things that people sometimes wear. I have a feeling they'll work for those better. So I'm just putting them in my second holes. Ooh, maybe they don't need backs. Oh shit, I almost lost this. I have a feeling they don't need backs, guys. Oh, okay. Hold on, it just fell out my ear because it was attached to my hair. Maybe I'm the person that's going to need to put a back on. Yeah, I'll put one on just to keep me happy. I'm just literally going to perch it on the end. Hopefully that doesn't fly off. How cute are they? Oh my god, they're adorable. And then I will put this one on. Oh, I forgot that I'm wearing an earring already. Ew, that's so grim. I hate. Sorry, you're sitting on top of my tissue box. I absolutely hate it when I've got like green gunk all over. It's because I don't change my earrings regularly enough. Ew. Not these days anyway. Oh, have I put them in the wrong way? Do they go a certain way? Because I feel like they're showing the backs. Okay, I'm gonna swap them the other side because I feel like the wrong side's showing. There we go, that seems to be swinging the correct way on this ear. So perhaps they do have a specific left and right. I wouldn't have thought, but that's cool. Oh, where's the hole? They're so cute. I love them. They're adorable. I'm gonna wear the necklace as well, I think. These are so adorable. This actually goes with my skirt. Quite gothic. Even though I'm wearing a pusheen top, I've got like this wispy skirt on again. I love it. Oh my god, this is absolutely adorable. But yeah, I'll have the shop linked in the description or on the screen, so definitely check them out on Etsy if you'd like to. I really like them. They're so pretty. Hey, so I've just finished off reading Womankind and I really enjoyed it actually. A lot of the articles are really interesting to me. I think I just really enjoyed it due to the fact that it was based on Scotland. Even though for the longest time until the very end I thought it was a Scottish publication, but no, it's Australian based, but they seem to focus quite frequently on different countries. So I'm actually interested to order some of the back issues of these, particularly like the Caribbean one and a Japanese one that I'd like to get my hands on. But yeah, really did enjoy this. It's something that I'll keep a look at. I don't know if I'll make a subscription for it, but every couple of months I'll definitely go into like WH Smith and see if their latest edition interests me. But yeah, I'd recommend this. If it's still available at the moment, pick it up, give it a little flick through or a read. It's really enjoyable actually. So yeah, that actually finishes my participation in the autumn readathon. I read 3 things. So I finished off Summer Days, so I'm just looking at my little list over there. I finished off Summer Days and Summer Nights, edited by Stephanie Perkins. I also read and finished Gwendy's Button Box by Stephen King and Richard Chismar. And then obviously now I've just finished Womankind. So yeah, I know I could have done better if I properly like thought it out a bit more and took the time to actually look at the prompts properly and find books in my collection that fit each one, but I was just taking it casual from day one, you know. I'm happy that I read more than just the last short story, which was just what I was going to read for it. So yeah, I'm happy I took part in that. I think next time I'll do it, I'll prepare much better. So yeah, I'm going to come back in a little while, probably after I've written my review for Womankind up, and show you some of the stuff that I bought today. I don't know if I'm going to be vlogging much tomorrow and the next day, because tomorrow's my brother's birthday, and so I don't know what we're doing yet. And Sunday I'm at work, obviously. So, well, not obviously, it's obvious to me, I don't know. Maybe you guys have got my patterns, I don't know. So yeah, I'll show you what I got in a short while. The things I bought today, funnily enough, after I met up with my friend in town, I decided, oh yeah, I need to go into Boots. So I finally picked up the Garnier Olia Bold Vivid Permanent hair colour. Permanent did frighten me, but it is such a light colour. I feel like, I don't know, I can work with it. Basically, I saw Stephanie Holmes using the rose gold colour 9.2, and I was like, oh my god, I didn't know they had bright coloured hair. And I remember when these first came out and I really wanted to try them, but at the time they only had like blonde and like dark colours. And I think at the time I was dyeing my hair like red or like a gingery red colour. I think I was in school maybe. And I didn't want to go permanent dark. So I just left it. But I heard like really good reviews about the blend and how it makes your hair feel really good. So I was excited to see some fun colours in this. They did have deep rose as well, and I wanted to pick that up. But it said it's not for use for blonde hair, and obviously my hair's bleached blonde, so I don't want to like mess it up or anything. They've also got a really nice plum colour, a lovely orangey shade as well, but I thought I'd get the 2 boxes. These were the only 2 boxes there, just in case I needed extra. I don't know when I'm going to dye it, but you can be sure that I'll most likely do a video.
as well as on these products. They've just brought Pixie into Boots, so well, I don't know if it's just been brought into Boots full stop or if it's just been brought into Boots in like my local one, but I picked up 2 Pixie products. I've tried the milky toner before. I can't remember what it's called. I feel like it has the word milk in it somehow, but I've just got a fixing mist because I used to use the milky one on my makeup as well, but I don't like the actual feel of setting spray. I feel like it's too sticky, but where Pixie is like, you know, skin treats, it's a skin brand, I thought it wouldn't feel so weird on the skin. So I got the makeup fixing mist, and it says it's with rose water and green tea, so that makes me happy. You can use it underneath makeup to refresh throughout the day and to seal makeup, which is how I used the milky toner one too, but I feel like this might have a little bit more adherence to it. And then I also picked up the Rose Tonic, which is rose and elderflower nourishing toner. I'm almost out of my Lush Breath of Fresh Air anyway, so this will just be the backup for that afterwards. They are kind of expensive products. I think they're like £18 each or something, but hopefully they do the job. I feel like, as usual, it's probably been a couple of days since I've last recorded, but I forgot to mention that, oh sorry, I'm doing 2 things at once, but I'm not forgetting to mention anything. I don't know why I said that. I'm watching The Nightmare Before Christmas. Bloody love this film. I've got, oh god, I'm charging my phone and it's yeah, I'm making a mess of things, but oh look, I'm watching it with my loves. But after that, I thought I'd show you just now what my reading plans for the rest of October is going to be. So I hope to crack on some more with Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. This is the combined version of parts 1 and 2. I am currently 166 pages in at the moment. I read about 60 odd pages last night. I kind of got to a point where I could easily just get into a stride and read. It's not really that gripping. I mean, it gets to a point where I kind of feel like how I felt when I read Twilight back in the day, like it's an addictive sort of thing, but it's nowhere near that level. Like, I could put it down easily and not think about it twice, but when I was reading Twilight back in the day, it was like this, oh, I don't know, it filled me with like an overwhelming amount of emotion. I was like, oh my god, yes, I need to read, I need to find out. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to finish like the first part of the book this month, because there's only like 3 days left. I probably could do it if I really wanted to, but that's not going to happen, because I also need to start another of my library books. I have 2 more that I haven't read yet, and they need to go back soon, but I will probably renew them before then. But the one I want to pick up next is Doctor Who's The Triple Knife by Jenny T. Colgan. This is about 3 of the female doctor companions, and I think I've already talked about it a little bit. Yeah, it's about Ashilda, Reverse Song and Clara. So I want to check that out. That could probably be like, technically that could be a 1 sitting read, but my attention span is dreadful, and that'll probably take me about 2 or 3 days to read. And then I have 2 little things here. So I got a little excerpt that you might have seen earlier on in the vlog of Map of Days by Ransom Riggs, and I'm going to see him on the 6th of November, so I want to read this little excerpt at least to sort of psych me up for it. And then I've also got this thing that you guys have seen me unbox. This is the Clotebust Hallows Dowd House #4 by Phil and Jackie Lovesay. They do the art and the story and everything. The only thing is, I don't know if I need to read any more of the books before this, and if so, then obviously I can't read it straight away because I don't own the other little books, but it's just so precious and small, and I thought I might as well read this at some point. This is just like a little postcard from this. But yeah, those are my reading plans for the rest of the month. I don't know how much I'll update you guys, but I don't know, I kind of just need to do my thing. To be fair though, I do want to carve a pumpkin for the first time, so I'm hoping to do that tonight, but whenever I do that, I'm sure I'll vlog a little bit or something. So I forgot to say I did something naughty the other day. I probably forgot because it's my guilty consciousness telling me I shouldn't have done it, but I did an impulse buy and I got the Naked Urban Decay Cherry palette. Do you know what? I wasn't even intending to get this, right? Because I've never been really interested in a Naked palette before. This would be my first one. I've tried, I think, the liquid lipsticks and possibly one of their Vice lipsticks, but I've never tried an eyeshadow set from them. The one time I really wanted it was when I wanted to get the Alice in Wonderland collection, and at that time I didn't have a job, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my uni money for it, because at that time it was like untouched from me. And then I decided to get it, and they were all sold out, and obviously it was limited edition, so I never got it. And then I was kind of thinking about getting the electric palette at one point, but nah, I've got a lot of bright ones. So I thought, okay, I looked at it and I thought, I swatched some things, and I thought, when I saw pictures it didn't look that dark, but then I saw a video of Jackie Aina, and I thought, okay, the amount of times I said I thought, oh my gosh, okay, yeah, it probably will work on me somewhat. But then I bought it and it was reduced to, I think it was £35. So I thought, okay, right, I'm going to get it here, because there's no way, even though it's only a couple of pounds cheaper, I'm not going to get this when it's full price. And oh, I was interested in the Heat palette before, but then I don't really care about that anymore. And then I got it and I brought it home and everything. I haven't tried it yet, and I thought, kind of reminds me of the blood sugar. So I don't know. And then I saw a video of someone comparing them to the blood sugar, and I was like, oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have got it. But I mean, I'm still probably going to do a video trying it out. It just doesn't look like cherry shades to me. Like, where's the reds and stuff? However, in that video that I was just mentioning, the girl did say that, you know, naked cherry, it's like muted versions of a cherry, so neutral cherry shades, which does make sense, to be fair. But yeah, I just decided that I wanted to get it. I haven't even opened it yet, but if you want to look on this, you know, on my skin tone, you know, stay tuned probably, because I'm most likely going to do one. So there's that. Today turned into a more exciting day than I was expecting. All I've got to say is I'm so glad that my past self decided to sort out my chest of drawers, because I was able to find my smart clothes. Basically, I had like a random call from this job opportunity that I had applied for a couple of weeks back now, but I didn't hear anything, and I just thought, oh, okay. And yeah, so I just went for like literally a last minute on the day interview, and yeah, it's looking hopeful. I've got to do a bit of shadowing tomorrow, and then I've got like it's like a probational period, but I'm starting paid work on the Friday, so yeah, that's exciting. I'm really nervous, really nervous actually. It's not animal related, if you were wondering, but yeah, wow, I feel really weird, like, oh my god. It is part-time, so 5 hours here and there sort of thing, a week. So not 5 hours a week, 5 hours a day a week. Do you know what, you know how it works out, you know what I'm trying to say. So there's that. So now I've got to just print off some paperwork stuff, and also hopefully edit a video, because I think I'm going to be very busy now. If it all goes to plan, fingers crossed. But yeah, yay. Oh, sorry, I'm boiling the kettle. Oh, washing up needs to be done. I am going to wash my hair after I've made something to eat. I'm so hungry. I'm just going to have a pot of noodles. Which ones actually should I have? Oh, actually, I'll have this naked rice katsu curry. Yum, yum, yum. I'm going to have some of that, and then I'm going to wash my hair. There is a style I want to do, which includes, what are they called? They're like these curler rod things, but it's not, maybe it is the rods, I can't remember. It's like, I just watched it on Hazel Goddess's channel, if any of you watch curly hair video people. She did it on blow dried stretched hair and did like plaits, ending it in those rod things, but I want to do it on just washed hair. I'll towel dry it a bit, and then I'll do that and see what it looks like tomorrow. So yeah, I just thought I would document that a little bit, because I've never really used those twirly things. Those, it's not the, what is it called? I will show you shortly, but I've not used those either before. I feel like I've used them in the past, but I've not used them on my afro, like my natural hair, so I'll see how that makes the ends on my texture. But her video came out really nice, so I want to give that a go. Sounds like Rice Krispies. Crispers? Was it snap, crackle, pop? To wondering, oh, I've got a unicorn in my head, what I'm using today, I don't know. This is the Avon 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner in blackcurrant and red clover. Had this a while, don't know if it's still selling. And also I'm trying out again, well, not trying out, I'm just finishing this packet of the Hask Kalahari melon oil.
deep conditioner. And then leave-in products that I'll be putting in my hair after I've rinsed out my deep conditioner, which is on my head right now, is the Icy Fantasia Pure Instant Oil Moisturiser, Pure Tea. Then my BB Curl by Bumble and Bumble Conditioning Mousse. And then my grapeseed oil. So yeah, I hope this new hairstyle turns out alright. I forgot to mention, leave-in conditioner, I'm using my Swashcloth Gliss Hair Repair, which I should know the name of by now, but yeah, as usual. I'm totally struggling. I know I'm cut off, I do apologise. Such an awkward angle. But these things, they fall off. I can't deal. Maybe my hair's not smooth enough. I don't know. See, I can't even. I'm not very good at anything, to be honest. I can't part it very well. My hair's still soaking wet, but I thought I managed to dry it a bit. Clearly not. So that's probably not going to dry tomorrow, and then I'll have a fiasco like last time I tried to do a style and my hair was soaking wet. But yeah, so, oh, see, look. My hair clip doesn't even hold it. So, I'm just brushing each part. I think I'm going to have 4 on each side. And I'm going to put some mousse in it. Then some oil, because I've already put the cream product in my hair. Right, so this is the bit where I struggle. See, I brush it out, and I feel like I probably should have cane rolled instead of just doing single twist, plaits, sorry. But yeah, I brush it out, leave a section, you know, out, and then I get one of these. They're all different sizes. I think it came in a pack of 20 or something for a couple of quid. I got it a while back though. There's yellow, white and blue ones, so different sizes. And then, ooh, oh, this thing flies off. Oh shoot, I've lost it. Where is it? Okay, it's returned. So my hair feels like really thick in the middle from the plaits overlaying, and then maybe it's just too much hair per section, so I either twist it like that and then sort of tuck the end in the back and roll it up, or I just roll straight away, which, so I've done both versions. What's going on? Oh, putting it in on the wrong side, I think. No, I'm not. That hurt. Roll it up, and then, okay. See, it drops a bit. Is it supposed to drop like that? I mean, it was worse earlier. But yeah, I hope that was in frame. Oh gosh. Well, I'll show you the results at some point tomorrow, I'm sure. And then I've got to think about wrapping up this vlog because it's getting crazy, and there's no route for it anymore. I don't know. My mum's home now, and I forgot about my pumpkin creations. I'm actually watching the Neverending Story. I don't know if the pumpkin creation is gonna happen. I feel like I'm gonna miss my opportunity. Damn it. We are starting with the pumpkin. Mum, do you want to cut the top off?
Well, you can try.
I'm scared.
Put it on your lap.
Let's see if I can start here. Very nice. I don't know where this can balance. Oh my god, that's really scary. How do people do this? I don't think we're going to be able to do it, you know.
But people do it though, don't they?
I don't know how they do it. Have we got the right knife? Freaking heck.
Get me that knife over there.
Which one?
The purple one. Purple brick.
Purple bricks. Not sponsored. Oh my god. Need a machete or something. Please don't cut yourself. Oh my gosh. How do people... No, I could just imagine that slipping.
Put that back.
Maybe we need a hammer.
I don't understand.
This is very poor. Very poor indeed. Oh my god. I don't know how people do it, Mum. I don't like the sound. Oh.
Got that injection.
My flu jab that I had. Oh my god. Is it difficult?
It's quite soft when you get into it.
Oh, it's just the outer edge.
Yeah. That's all mush inside, isn't it, really?
Ugh. It's all juicy. Poor thing's bleeding.
It is.
Oh. Oh. That's really grim.
Yeah.
I thought it was like thick up mush inside. That makes me feel really sick to look at.
Get that. Get that spoon over there, that big one, and scoop it out onto.
You mean this one? Oh, it's stuck. This one?
Yeah.
No, let me do it now. Let me do it. Let me do it now. Can you film me scooping? It's no. Mum. This way.
Oh.
It's already recording.
Such a
This
show
is
off.
gross. No. Oh, it smells nice. I thought it was like proper mushy and shit inside.
It is.
No, this is like, there's nothing, it's hollow. I was not expecting this. It's like cobwebs, that's why it makes me feel sick. Gross. Look at all these seeds, it's like it's... Oh no, there's something about this.
I'm not enjoying it.
Well, I am, but it's just a very uncomfortable experience, and I find that the smell is getting...
Overwhelming.
Yes. Yes, the more I scrape, the more the scent is becoming less pleasant. Look at this, it's like hair and weirdness. Oh god. Yeah, we can't use the inside of this to make anything. They're saying you can make a smoothie, you can make some
They're lying.
soup. Lies and deceit. Oh. Lies and deceit. Lies and deceit. I feel like this spoon can break.
Shouldn't that have been done tomorrow? When it's actually...
What are you
What are you going to do with it? Are you going to put it out there?
No, they'll bloody smash it.
So what's the whole
I'm gonna put it
point?
in my window.
So that means they're going to be knocking here tomorrow.
No, it doesn't.
Tomorrow, Wednesday
Mum,
night.
are
Yeah.
you scared of children?
No, but I won't be until after 9.
I ain't. Tomorrow
So
is
you
not.
Wednesday, so you can be out there
You
opening
ain't
the
got no
door.
sweet.
You got Haribo.
That's my Haribo. My Haribo.
If you put that in the window, they're going to come knocking.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they will. What else you got?
Knocking at your door.
What else you got? You got chocolate that you've not eaten for years.
That's poisonous. Why would I do that?
Oh,
Do you know what? I'm going to use this knife to just make a meal of it.
Dislodge it.
Are you filming it properly?
Oh yes.
Your arm's getting sloppy,
I'm
Mother.
even feeding with you. Your curlers.
Oh, I forgot I had them in.
Look at her.
Oh.
Look at her curlers. Little old granny. Give us a
Testing
smile.
Something.
Oh
I'm
my
testing
God.
something, Mother. I've never used rollers on my natural hair before.
Oh.
So I saw someone do this.
Oh right.
I thought,
Okay.
oh, that looks nice, but my hair's probably going to
Plaits rollers. Bloody hell. What's it going to look like tomorrow?
Why are you so mean to me?
Oh, I'm not.
I can't.
I think it's funny. Where's this going out to? Where are you shouting this out to?
I can't grip it.
So do you want me to grip some more and do some more?
I mean, I feel like I wish.
Why do you keep saying I'm mean? You're not American.
So
your cauldron?
Yeah. Made some steaming and
So you've got to do the face,
I
haven't
want
you?
to chew the seeds. Can you eat the seeds?
You can eat pumpkin seeds, yeah, you've got to dry it out.
Oh, this isn't what I want to happen.
You can actually put it in the garden and let it grow.
Oh my god, should I do that? Should we grow some pumpkins?
You can go out there and do it.
You're getting well sloppy, you're just filming the floor. The shape is not exactly what I was anticipating. But Mother, may you focus on that pumpkin.
Careful, Jen, careful.
See, this is what worries me. That's why I had the knife the other way.
Oh, did it work?
Yeah, it worked alright.
Okay, put it the other way then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared of everything. I probably shouldn't be doing this. Have special equipment, PPE for this.
No. What, apron and goggles and everything?
Yeah. Like gloves and shit. Oh, see. Oh, I don't like that.
Are we going to put a tea light? Oh no, we can't. Can we do? I've got tea lights. Got loads.
Oh.
But that's got to go out in the front.
What has to go in the front?
The tea light burning.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So you've got to prepare that on Wednesday.
I don't know if I'm going to get outside. Who's
Will you open the door on your own?
No, I ain't opening the door.
Well then, what's the point in putting that in there?
I'm not. You're putting words into my mouth.
She says I'm putting words into
never
my
said
mouth.
I'm doing that.
She said she never said
I'm doing a craft at the moment.
Oh, you're doing a craft, yeah.
You're not really counting. Look at that. You see?
Oh yeah, let's have a look at his bullseye.
Oh no, I don't know if that's culturally appropriate.
That's wonderful. That's really good,
It looks alright, doesn't it, so far?
Yeah.
I ain't going to be able to do the tiny thing, and
Just-
the mouth's just going to be...
Just do a slit for the mouth.
Okay, alright, let's do a nose.
Are you actually going to cut the nose out? 'Cause you can keep that like that.
That's pathetic. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, but that is pathetic. It's got to cut into the eye, isn't it?
Yeah. That's what I mean.
You didn't say anything.
Oh.
So we're going to cut into the nose, and I'll be back later. Mum can't adequately handle the
Where
camera.
are you going?
So, catch you in a moment. Here is my Jack the Skeleton pumpkin. I couldn't do the notches of the mouth properly, and it turned into a side smile. But I think that's alright. What say you, Mum? How was your first pumpkin carving experience? That's perfect, yay.
Not as hard as you think it is.
It's not, is it? Oh, alright, hold this. It's cool, and don't touch the sides. Get me a little footage of me with my... So, I am clearly ready for bed. I've just finished a little sample of Map of Days. It probably took me like an hour all in all. I did stop and do other things, it's only tiny. And I think it was like the first chapter. I always find their chapters are quite long, so I'm shocked that I actually managed to finish it at this time of night, because this is when my patience and my mind just start to drift. But I'm so excited for the full novel. This has just got me really pumped and psyched to read the whole thing. Yeah, I'm really excited. Eee! So basically you've got the first chapter, and then like there's a couple of extra pages. It says the adventure is just beginning, and it's got like 3.5 pages from, I'm guessing, the middle section of the book where stuff happens. It doesn't spoil anything really, I guess. It just gets you excited to think, oh my god, this is happening, I need to read how they got here, how did they get out of it. So yeah, I'm really excited. I think I almost put myself in the eye, but my little scarf saved me. Anyway, I'm going to go to sleep now. Yeah. Really slept rough. This little guy, he's long gone. I've got to redo that. Oh god. Just a quick update I thought I'd chuck in. This book that I've been mentioning by Phil and Jackie Lovesaye, The Clutter Bust Hallows Dowd House 4. I Instagrammed Jackie and asked, do I need to read the other books? And they all count as a standalone, so I can just read this little one. But I couldn't find it on Instagram on Goodreads, even though they have their Matic the Hair books on Instagram. Why did I get on Instagram? On Goodreads. So I just made a quick listing. Anybody can do this, but I just let Jackie, the person that also wrote this and who I was contacting, I just let her know that I've made a listing on Goodreads, and that she can edit it if she needs to, because obviously I don't know all the information. So I've just put what I know and what I thought to be helpful. I don't know, but yeah, so there's that. I know it's cheeky because it's only 22 pages, but I have decided I want to add that to my Goodreads goal because it counts, guys. It's a book, okay? Don't judge me. I'm also currently uploading the scheduled videos. I've got one more that I need to upload, but this was for later on in November. The other videos that I want up earlier in the month have not been filmed yet, so there's that. Happy Halloween, everybody. I'm actually coming here kind of late to say this, so I do apologise. I've been running around going to like appointments and that for my granddad today, so it's been a busy day. But I thought I'd end this vlog by just wrapping up the last 2 books that I read today, actually. One of them's over there because I'm just about to film my book wrap up for the month. But that was The Triple Knife by Jenny T. Colgan. So it collects 5 short stories, Doctor Who related, written by this author, and I think I ended up giving it 3.5. I actually quite enjoyed that. The first story wasn't as impactful, but they definitely got better as it went on. And I've literally just finished reading The Clutterbust Hallows, Dowdhouse No. 4 by Phil and Jackie Lovesey. So this was adorable. I gave it like a high 2.5 stars. You'd see it as a 3 on Goodreads. So it was just like, basically these authoritative people want to stop some of the fun parts of Halloween, like their Halloween event, and nobody's happy about it, so they go and do it their own way, sort of thing. It's like a little story for kids, I'd say. It definitely has like a taught sort of feeling, so it makes me think it is suitable for that sort of audience. It was adorable, but I just couldn't get into it because you learn quite a lot of weird and fabulous words. There is a glossary at the back, but it just stunted my reading of it. It's only very short, and I made the listing, as I said earlier, for Goodreads because it wasn't on there. So yeah, there's my little thoughts on that. But yeah, I am gonna do my wrap up now. It will most likely be up before this video, so you know, you can go and have a look at that to see my more detailed thoughts on all the books that I've read this month. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll speak to you in a video soon. Bye.
Never taking whatever you